Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning.
I'd be like, welcome back, everyone.
I'm feeling
You
it.
guys come to see us again. You guys are very persistent and awesome. For being
The 5 guys who watch this video are very persistent.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Start.
Just so you want to start, go ahead.
All right. It's Sunday morning, baby. I know technically it's not, but this is going out in Sunday morning, so grab your cup of CHOOD Chaya, which you always forget. You guys, oh shit, I just spilled water all over my laptop. Fuck.
The moment
He said the CHOOD Chaya.
Oh
He said,
fuck,
shit,
man,
I
what
dropped
the
my
hell?
water on the laptop.
the moment
shit.
I saw that cup come up, I'm like, this is gonna happen for sure.
Ah, come on, man.
No, people
What the
know
hell?
that we don't take Chaya, idiot. We told everyone our secret.
Dude, it's too early for chai. It's like 3 in the afternoon. Actually,
Yo,
there's
you can
no
drink chai
bad
anytime.
time.
There's there's no limitation for chai, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if my laptop blows up and my face becomes like the scene from Breaking Bad, just know
I think
why.
it'll be
You look better.
yeah.
Wow! Wow, okay, our new guest has some sass. And can he introduce himself, please? The little bitch? No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm kidding.
Safe for work channel. I think at least. That's what
No,
I was
it's
told.
not.
That's what I was told.
It's really not.
Anyway, I'm Allwin. I'm
Not Alvin.
not Allwin.
Not Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Allwin. Like,
Alright.
this is how I remember Alvin's name, because when I first met him, I used to call him Alvin too. Then he's like, always winning. Allwin. I'm like,
All I do is
Yo,
win,
do
win,
you
win.
Do you have 2 L's on your with your name though?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
actually spelled all, A-L-L, all, win, W-I-N.
Yeah.
Allwin.
legit always winning.
Yeah, he has
So-
2 L's, but the win
Yeah, 2
cancels
L's,
it out.
but yeah, winning. Yeah, that makes
Damn, that's a fire name.
Allwin, continue.
What do you
Okay,
do,
yeah, so-
Alvin?
So currently, I just finished my undergrad and I am jobless as everyone. Woo.
Let's
And,
go, jobless gang.
Yeah, and I'm looking for a job and I'm also applying for my master's. So there's some.
And
some
what's
fun, I
your
guess.
Somewhere.
degree? What's your degree
Yeah.
about?
So I got my master's in. I'm planning to do my master's in genetics.
Genetics. Shit.
yes.
I know what we're gonna
Um,
talk about today. We're gonna talk about if Jurassic World is possible.
Oh, I have so many thoughts on that, and honestly, a 1 hour.
Yes.
So, but this is not gonna be
I
enough.
think yeah, me too. I have thoughts on the Jurassic Park because
Good.
I read a news that they found some
Whoa, wait.
bone marrow
Bone
something
marrow?
trying to recreate
Isn't it-
dinosaurs.
I-
something like that. Yeah,
Is it a bone
like a
marrow
dry
that
bone
thing
marrow.
you eat?
Yeah.
Well, if you have lamb, yes, but I don't think so. You eat dinosaur bone marrows, but yeah. No. Well, if we are talking about it, I will give my fair share of input.
All right. We'll get to that in a second. Before that, I have some good news, guys. Some personal good news. Your boy is officially the new editor / PR committee member of Music Box Charities, which is where kids go to learn. If kids want to learn instruments, they can go to there. So I'm happy that all the months I put editing, some Call of Duty videos, which were kind of cringy but also kind of funny, sometimes has paid off in a meaningful position.
It's a small beginning.
Yeah, I mean, you start somewhere. And hey, I don't know if you can notice it, but I have a Casio keyboard right here.
You
Ah.
bought one?
Yeah,
Wait,
I got
Alvin,
it for $10.
You play piano?
I got it for $10.
Oh shit,
surprisingly.
a bromance is starting right here. Tomin and Allwin both play piano. Piano
no,
battle right now.
I play the
Come on.
piano and I have a violin, which I'm learning right now.
Yeah, that's nice, bro. Remember Libin, like when we went to a club on Vancouver, we had a dance battle or something.
Oh yeah,
don't-
Allwin, you were there.
Yeah.
There's some funny
Don't make
stories
me
from that
remember those
night.
things. Don't make me remember those things.
Anyway, so yeah, all right. Let's now
Congrats
get into
to
the
being on
topic. Let's get into the topic. All right.
Yeah,
What is
what's the
it?
topic?
Jurassic Park 1 gave us an interesting explanation of how you could take blood from fossilized mosquitoes and I guess recreate the DNA structures of dinosaurs but fill it in with gaps using frogs, right?
Mhm.
Is that possible as a geneticist in the making?
No, I would say no, because in order to actually make a dinosaur like that, like the way they showed in the movies, you would have to have like a complete, or at least 99% complete DNA code, which they said in the movie that they didn't have, so they filled it with frogs. So what you would end up getting is not actually a dinosaur, but rather, if possible, even a dinosaur frog
Clone.
hybrid, you know.
Okay.
So
So
basically,
in my opinion, at least that's what's one of the biggest issues that I found. And also it doesn't seem very plausible. Okay, they said that they found mosquitoes hidden in resin.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
amber,
Um,
in amber.
amber resin. Well, no, yeah, amber. Sorry, not resin, amber. And because of that, it was preserved, and they got the blood from that. But it's not like time stopped, even if it's preserved in amber. It was fossilized, true, but I don't think it would prevent deterioration of the blood itself, because even when you die, chemical processes keep on happening in the body. Just because there's no oxygen coming in from the outside doesn't mean that chemical compounds on the inside won't,
Yeah.
react on their
But-
own. So
but-
there's that. Plus, it's kind of interesting how they found one mosquito and then they built an entire island full of,
Well, I don't
But
think they
I
found
have a
one
question. If
mosquito.
they have like a preserved bone of a dinosaur, can't they extract the DNA and strand from there?
See, that's another thing. You would have more DNA when you like find fossils and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So like when you look at the way you get fossils, you have very different kinds of fossils. You have just you have fossils where you have like the exact bones itself. In some cases, you find like fossils where it's just rocks, and then the inside of the rocks are more like they're grooved in the way like the internal organs were. So you kind of find like molds. So you can get like strands of DNA and all from there. But the fact that they have not been able to do it says that there's a lot of deterioration that goes on in fossils and also in this kind of situation. So it's not exactly that possible. And also, if you think about it, we as humans, if we try to clone ourselves, there's still so much problems in cloning humans, and we have like so much source of DNA, and
Hmm.
But
just scraping your skin itself will give you enough DNA to like clone as many humans as you want if it was possible.
Can
But
I
we still
give you?
can't do that.
Can I give you some of my DNA so you can just keep it?
bro, I don't think the world needs that now for extra.
Yeah.
I mean, all you could just keep it in your room, and like in case something happens.
You have
No.
done such great things in life, like such great things that if you die, you will get the Darwin Award.
What the hell is the Darwin Award?
Please tell me somebody knows it.
Yes, I do. I'm trying not to laugh so much.
Hold the phone right now. I need to find out what this
No.
award is.
There's this whole. Why is the Libin is searching? Oh, amazing! Now search. God.
Darwin Award, and we're doing questions this time also. Just let you know.
Great.
The awards are a tongue-in-cheek honor. Okay, I've read enough. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want that award. All right.
You want to remove the idiotic and moronic people from your gene pool. So when they kill themselves or die, and that means
Usually
that
in a very stupid way.
like,
Usually in a very stupid and
yeah, in a stupid way. It's like one person saying that I'm a Superman. I can stop a super fast train with my one hand, and he dies, and we are thankful that we don't have to carry his gene forward.
Okay, let me stop you right there.
The gene pool
I'm
is
not-
Darwin Award.
I'm not stupid, but I do have one question.
Yes.
How do we know that dinosaurs are not a conspiracy theory made up to fool us?
See, the thing is, I know okay.
Always
think
like,
emo-
what the fuck?
Allwin, Allwin.
Why did I sign this with?
What is wrong with this guy? Yeah, what are you
Allwin,
saying?
I want to hear
Someone
everyone's.
say something. Go on, Tomin.
Okay, emu, right? EMU, emu.
Yeah, the
Emo.
bird.
So
I've been through that phase.
it's I feel.
Oh,
Do you think?
the bird?
Yeah. I think that's the last. Like, I feel that's also part of dinosaur hierarchy, right?
Wait, isn't
I'm not sure. So, like,
isn't
I did a bit of
alligators?
earth and ocean science, and we did talk about dinosaurs, but I'm not like very. Alligators are reptiles. Like, if you look at it family-wise, yes, they are the closest. Like, because they follow like the whole reptilian amphibian line down. You might say that they're the closest, but even then, I'm not. I can't give a. I don't want to give the wrong thing, so I'm not sure if alligators are the closest, because some people say that birds are closer to dinosaurs. So I'm not exactly sure, so I don't want to.
You know
say
what
the
we
wrong
should
thing,
do?
so
You know
I'll
what we should do?
refrain.
We should make an alligator have sex with a bird and then see if a dinosaur comes out.
Don't, man, don't.
Is that even compatible? Can you even do that?
Well, I'm sure if we give them a lot of Viagra.
To attract the bird, like make a nest and make
No.
noises, like what?
No,
Libin, no.
look, no.
That is exactly why you deserve the Darwin Award. I'm just kidding. I think you're very smart. I'm just joking.
I mean, if they can do it tiger and liger or something,
I had to switch
Nice.
to my phone as well.
But your hair is a bit messy.
Yeah,
Just put the headphones on, just for the effects, and just like.
Yo, that's good, bro. That hair is good,
And it's gone.
I like
Great.
his hair.
And it's back. Nice.
Listen, it's more near impossible to get my hair to ever stick. So
Get a gel or something like.
I do. It doesn't work.
Like,
I actually do use product, but it doesn't help.
I think he's used to spitting
I
on.
stopped using hair products. I stopped using gel and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
natural, bitches.
We're gonna go back in. Also, Allwin. So I'm saying some stupid shit, but I'm trying to make it really funny. So
No.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's not hitting in the right spot.
Yeah, you gotta hit the G spot, bro.
You gotta hit the G spot. You can't just like assume hit spots that are not even G. They're just bad spots.
Yeah. No. It's not exactly possible to just clone out of a small amount of DNA just because it is there. Cloning does exist, and we have cloned many animals, but then those are all very circumstantial situations. So I don't think it will be possible, even if we had that kind of data, like the genetic data, it would be possible.
Mhm.
Maybe in the future, yeah, when technology is much more diverse and powerful, and ethics are a bit more looser than it is right now. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
What do you mean ethics are a bit more looser than it's right now? So do you think it's ethical to clone animals?
No, I'm not saying. Well, you see, that's the thing. When it comes to cloning, ethics play. It's. I want to say it's not black or white, where it's wrong or right. It's very situational, depending on what you're using it for or why you're doing it. Right. It's a very gray area kind of situation.
Didn't they already clone a sheep or something?
So that. Yes, they clone sheep. So yeah, see, that's the thing. If you're doing cloning so that you can maybe harvest organs for, let's say, human medical procedures or something like that, where you create genetically modified animals so that you can harvest their organs, which is something that's actually going on right now, where they try to create human compatible organs in like pigs so that they can harvest it, because we're having less and less donors coming in.
I think in near future it's going to be like advanced.
Yeah, so
cloning,
so that's one of the things that's happening right now, and when you look at it morally, it's correct, because to save the lives of a human, you're what do you call cloning? Of, let's say, a pig, but again, it's also morally not right because you're killing a pig to save a human.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pig doesn't have has no intrinsic value. It's just existing to like give somebody else
So you
life,
see,
which have
that's the thing. There's
unethical. Yeah,
there's
that's
both
fair.
moral rights and wrongs to each situation, and it's also the same with ethics. Is it ethically right to save a human being's life who could probably do much more for humanity as a whole, by sacrificing a pig ethically? Yes, but at the same time, we're just assuming all of these facts and we're killing an innocent being after creating him in a lab.
So, do you think
I
superheroes
think
are created in a lab, or they're natural?
Wait, what?
Superheroes.
I haven't seen a superhero so far, so I don't think they are created naturally.
Even നമ്മുടെ Libin / Appu Sabu, he's a super. You saying you haven't seen it? Libin hasn't shown his
You know-
real talent to anybody.
Libin, you
you know,
are a superhero.
I can be superhero for you,
and
bro.
Of all
Thank you.
people, you didn't tell me. You didn't show me. No, I feel so sad.
My superpower was hitting Clement's stomach consistently and calling him Clappens. I
Hey,
think
that's a
we
name
shared that.
No. That's a name I made up. And I
Yeah,
coined.
I've heard that. I've heard Alvin.
You're my creator.
Alvin did that name.
Yeah, I coined that name.
So you're my creator.
Alvin did, but no, seriously. So what? So now when it comes to superheroes, because we're discussing about like Marvel and boys, because these boys love.
Okay,
the
first of all,
movies.
it's The Boys, all right?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, The Boys.
Like, I remember the first episode I watched of The Boys, and I was so confused.
That girl who got, spoiler alert, if you've not watched The Boys, you should. Amazing. First episode, if you've not watched it, skip 10 minutes ahead. The chick who gets exploded, right?
Yeah.
That chick
the
looks like
one-
your roommate, right? Looks like Christina. Yours.
No. She doesn't look like this.
Are you crazy?
She doesn't look like this.
I feel like
Oh.
she looks like the new superhero right now, that with electricity and stuff.
The Thunder,
Thunder
one.
one.
Yeah, she looks like that. That's true.
Black
Yeah.
Lightning.
See, that's the scene. I'm watching The Boys, yeah? So I have no idea what this is about. I don't know something about superheroes. I'm just watching for the first time. And so in the scene, this guy holds the girl's hand and she steps off the pavement for like a second and the superhero runs through her.
Yeah.
He's holding his hand like this. I was like,
And she
What the
has the
hell?
hands.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
confused.
That
I
was
was like-
awesome. That was awesome.
and then what is the guy? A guy or something?
A-Train.
A-Train.
A
Yeah,
guy.
I'm so sorry for the loss. I'm so sorry for the loss.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't even mean he's sorry. He just like ran through his
Yeah.
girlfriend. They have nothing remained. They have nothing left of that thing, okay? Apart from like two hands.
Well, let's be honest,
God.
right?
This name is
Um,
anti-superhero. That's the thing. The show is about anti-superhero.
Yeah, no, going off what Tomin said, it's whenever we hear about superhero movies, whenever we hear about superhero comics, the first thought we have is, you have the superheroes who are like this honor, justice, love, compassion. They uphold and go with those kind of morals and high ground, and that's how they operate. That's a way of life. But then I think many people do think about this. Is it actually how superheroes are? I mean, think about it. You have near unlimited power in your hands. The world revolves around you more or less. Everyone adores you. That does kind of, bring out this superficial and narcissistic ego that just,
And no
fuels
one
and
no one shows it better than Homelander, man. That guy's acting is phenomenal.
Yeah, his acting he's like gonna punch his face, like that kind of acting is.
Yeah, it's like
so annoying,
you want to beat him up, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Narcissistic that I'm like, I don't even want you to like. I don't know. I think that's why.
See, that tells you what would happen if Superman was brought up in a different environment, because Homelander was brought up in a lab.
Yeah. See, I think the whole thing is copy of DC. Homelander, Superman, A-Trade is Flash, and the Wonder Woman is basically
Maeve is
that.
Wonder Woman.
Queen
Yeah.
Maeve.
The Deep is Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Okay,
Black
but then
Noir is
think,
Batman.
think about this, right? The main character is kind of like a nice guy, really not violent. He's called Huey, right?
Yeah.
If his girlfriend didn't get exploded, he wouldn't end up with arguably the hotter chick. So maybe he
I
should
mean,
thank
no,
A-Train.
no. See, that's.
Starlight is pretty fired though. A lot
No, no.
firer than Robin.
Yeah,
You gotta agree.
I mean,
she is. I mean, like, yeah.
see, okay. If you look at it from that point of view, maybe yeah. But then at the same time, what I believe is the relationship he has with Starlight is less than a relationship that he had with Robin.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
the relationship he had with Robin was something that he nurtured up from ground up, based on not based on revenge, not based on vengeance, not based on ulterior motives that clouded both of their judgments. It's something that just came out of pure romance.
Love and innocence.
But relationships that are made during times of hardship are often stronger than relationships that are normal.
True,
Yeah,
So-
the thing,
but then that doesn't justify A-Train running.
I know it doesn't, bro. I'm just joking, bro.
I am not happy with that scene. So one of the things that made me go like I don't even know if I should watch The Boys anymore was I don't know if you guys watched a recent episode where Homelander is like lasering.
no, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I don't watch it.
The people?
I don't watch it. No,
He kills all the people in the rally?
You freaking guy, man.
Too bad.
The
Too
girl.
fucking bad.
The girl.
No,
The
no,
girl.
Tomin, don't
Oh,
worry,
the
they're
girl
right.
on her like
Yeah,
the
she's like,
sexy way.
yeah, I can
Yo,
take it.
that was hot as fuck, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
When her skin fucking melted. Oh. Yeah, I'm a freak.
Like, what kind of disturbing thing is this?
No,
So
think about it.
disturbing.
If you're Homelander and you have all this power, and then finally you meet like your match, someone who can handle you and even like give it back to you, that shit's like
Yeah,
the way they
there's a new girl, right? She gives back to him, like she
Stormfront, yeah.
confront to him.
Apparently she was a guy in the comics, but I love her as a girl, to be
I didn't
honest.
even
Apparently
know
she's
the
old.
point
Apparently
of the
she's old.
topic.
I mean, I don't
So
love her.
sad.
I don't love that she's a racist bitch, but then the character is very interesting.
No, but she's a character from 80s or something in that show, and she's a different person. Yeah.
Do these heroes age?
I have things to say, but then they're based on the comics and would be spoiling majors. So
Mm,
I'm like
don't
trying
say
to-
anything.
Yeah, no. So I'm like trying to weigh in where I can speak in, but yeah. I was kind of on the edge when I decided to watch The Boys because I've read the comics and I knew exactly what I was getting into. So unlike Anne, I wasn't very shocked or shook when I saw the scene, like the first scene where A-Train runs through Robin. But the fact that I'm not saying I'm a psychopath for liking it, was I actually like the fact that they showed that scene because I felt like without showing that scene, the show wouldn't be as good because they showed in its entirety how disturbing and broken these people are by showing these acts of violence and horrendous are
Yeah.
18 and therapy
Mhm.
session
Yeah.
required scenes, right?
Exactly, they're not censoring themselves.
Yeah, so
The thing is,
that's because you already know what The Boys were about. To me, I was like, oh, it's a superhero like series. So I'm like, okay, I was like another Marvel Justice League thing, and I see like people running. I'm just like, I see for like 5 whole minutes. I was like, wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? And people
But
were watching,
isn't that isn't that the fun of it?
Yeah. The funny thing, I've watched all the shows, like the normal superhero shows, like Flash
Yeah,
and all the stuff. But
exactly.
the thing, this is kind of different. I was like, this is anti-superhero. It's like, okay, this is what I
Yeah,
want to watch.
it's a twist on the normal superhero concept,
Yeah.
which is what's very interesting.
that's a good perspective to take. I think I've been very like stuck on one perspective, and like every time I see like bizarre scenes like this, I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to
Yeah.
watch this anymore.
Like,
but
the
I end up watching it
The
every
show
week.
is like it's an alternative universe. What can happen in alternate universe? How superheroes are messed up.
All right, let's say we were in The Boys, but
Okay.
we're living in Kerala. What would be our superpowers?
I mean,
I know
don't
my
think that
superpower will
that's-
be.
Okay.
I don't know if we get to choose our superpowers.
I'll be a thing.
Oh.
I'll be a coconut tree
What would you
climber.
rather be?
Coconut tree climber. We got coconut tree climber on
Yeah, throwing
lock.
coconuts.
I was gonna
Part
say,
of the 7.
I was gonna say coconut tea, coconut like cracker, but then I also realized I'd rather be able to read the minds of all the aunties, so I know.
Oh, anti-mind reader. Okay, anti-mind reader.
Anti-mind reader. Okay.
Okay, I would be the Pashu herder. So I would have the power of herding Pashus in a mass, and they'll all run towards you and kill you. So in the first scene, when Robin gets plowed through by A Train, instead of A Train, if it's Kerala, it's Seema getting plowed through by Pashus, which is my power. All right, Allwin, what about you?
This
Alvin
conversation
even
has
want
gone
to be in
through.
the superhero club.
This conversation has gone through so many different phases.
Bro, I would originally make a parody of
Want to
that.
be in our superhero club.
Bro,
Okay,
it's
so
so
let's
much
see.
fun.
You know what? I'm not as I do not wish to be
No,
the voice,
you
so
could
I will.
you could be Mundu Madhavan.
Where
Is,
did
is,
you ideas from?
I have no
Mundu
idea.
Madhavan. Yeah,
Is that like a
exactly.
take on Misha Madhavan?
Yeah,
So
basically.
instead of
No,
like
no,
instead of
basically
twisting his
Mundu
throat.
Madhavan is basically Batman. Okay, he removes
Basically,
his
yeah.
mundu and he flies down.
I thought he was gonna when you like wear your mundo like a hurricane happens, like whoosh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
no,
like
I
Batman.
expected something like that. Like
Yeah. So like
your powers multiply when you fold the munda. Like
the bigger the munda, the more powers. And like each season you upgrade your munda, like Iron Man upgrades his suits. So once it'll be a green line, next season will be golden line. Yeah,
A
that's
black line. Yeah,
hilarious.
it's actually a very good superpower, yeah.
and depending on the party on power, also the munda color will change.
Like Goku. Different
Yo.
munda.
Politically correct, bro. Politically correct.
PC, we gotta keep this PC, man.
So Anne doesn't like the
And
boys
done
for
with
no
it.
reason.
Anne is done with this.
I can't.
Oh.
I can't.
No, but
Actually, Ant's power is super though. Like
I know.
anti-mind reader.
I know.
Yeah.
I
she's
remember
been thinking about
she's
this.
like-
Anne's been thinking about this for some time. She's given this some thought.
I really want this. It's not even a joke. I want this. So like I know what's going on without even having to have conversations with anyone.
Yeah.
Who's a mind reader? Like
That's
Professor
so
X,
much-
basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't that
Alright.
like X-Men thing?
I
Okay.
mean,
Or a vision.
Good.
yeah. You know what?
Wait.
Let's jump back to.
Speaking of superheroes, have you guys watched like Umbrella Academy?
Yes.
Yeah. I
No.
watched
Okay,
it, bro.
cool.
Oh.
Who do you like the most in there? I don't know. I'm asking.
I like the I don't know his name though. I like the guy with the he changes.
Diego?
Yeah, Diego, that guy. I think he has okay. His powers is like basically super strong, super strength.
Oh, Luther, number
Luther,
one.
Yeah, Luther, yeah.
The one I like is kind of conflicted. What the kid, the one who keeps on jumping time,
5.
5, and also the girl with the violin, the one in the
Vanya.
Vanya, yeah, the one at. The main reason why I like Vanya is not because of her superpowers, but because of her character itself. I felt like that was a well played character.
Yeah, she's really good. Mine is Allison, because so since Libin doesn't know what's going on, they all have superpowers, and Allison has her power is that she'll say, "I heard a rumor," and whatever she says after that will become true.
Oh, so I could say
So she'll be like,
I heard a rumor that Tomin is gay, and it will become true.
Yeah, it'll become.
I mean,
really
it's
gay.
not a rumor though.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like I heard.
It comes from experience, guys. So he
I heard
knows
a rumor
it.
you killed yourself and you just kill yourself, basically. So
Oh
that's how it is.
shit!
Oh, wow.
People. So
Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
crazy.
translating that to like Malayalam. What is rumor in Malayalam?
Pachakallam.
No. That's
It's like
Pachakalam is lie.
I know.
White lie.
I don't know.
rumor,
Like,
rumor.
Google
All right.
rumor in Malayalam.
Ah,
I
whatever.
remember.
Talking about academy, we all have something in common in that we have all either graduated or been to college, right? Been to university. why don't we give our viewers some advice or tips who are going into university or who are nervous, or like any advice about university that you guys want to impart, you know?
Don't buy a lot of books.
Don't
Don't
buy
buy books at all.
textbooks. Don't buy
Textbooks are a scam.
textbooks. Textbooks
Buy
are a
secondhand.
scam. Hit me up. I'll give you websites that you can download free textbook ebooks.
Yeah, buy secondhand. Go on Facebook, find a university that's selling books for secondhand, and
Yeah.
if there are free books in library, you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of students who will give out their books after they're done with the course. So, and most universities do have like Facebook pages where you can like go and just like for UBC, we have UBC Buy and Sell, where students usually all the time just like post like secondhand things that they've like textbooks and everything.
Can you get hookers
So-
there?
Calm down, Libin. Calm down.
Try the website Books to Go, and you can put in
Oh, I never
your
heard of that.
university that you are in, and you can trade books within that. And so Books to Go, you can sell books and buy books at a very cheap rate. So I would suggest try that. That's a really, really cool way of doing it.
Yeah.
I made a mistake of buying like new books, and it cost a fortune.
I know. Like my first and second year, like my professors kept on telling me that you need the latest edition of the books.
Yes.
And you can't use
Yeah,
the
that's
old
true.
editions. So I kept on. For my first and second year, I bought, and honestly, like some of my, and since it's bio, like the books are like this thick, fat stacks, and you don't even use half the textbook, and costs like
I didn't open it.
Like you get the same book to borrow in the library. What I used to do, the trick that I followed was the books that usually I need are probably in reserve in your library. So reserve means that you can only take it for a particular amount of time. So I would borrow from another library, UBC library, VPL, Vancouver Public Library, Burnaby Library. Those guys wouldn't be using these courses because they don't have these courses. So that's why you can get from so make friends from different colleges. Ask them to borrow the book for you. Entire semester, you will have a physical copy. If you are into having physical copies of books, you'll have that.
Hey,
I
you know
am
what?
also, my roommate goes to UBC, so she has all her electrical engineering book I have gotten from SFU. And all my environmental science book she's got me from UBC.
you used to
know-
come to UBC a lot, like to the libraries, and you
I
never
know.
came to visit me.
We did visit. What liar? We did visit. Chumma.
You
I went
visited once.
Pacha
in
Kala.
We had
years.
hard guys though, like who come to study. Guys, I left a note for a guy though.
Wait. Okay. You did what?
Libin has found his track.
So there's this guy. So I go to UBC to study a lot because I love the place. I love
To
the
study.
coffee. I love the coffee. They have vegan cookies. So like it's my since I'm allergic to eggs. So that is my spot to go study. So and it's nearby from my house. And when you go there regularly, you start noticing people who have been there on a regular basis. Okay. Who's this guy? He was really cute. Boy was really cute. I thought he was really cute. He was very shy and he was like sometimes he sat alone with his friends, whatever. So I used to always sit in a way that I could like view him, have a good view of the outside and stuff. And one day my roommate was like, "Stop being a pussy, like go up to him and tell him." And I'm like, I don't have the guts to go do that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. So then I like me being sly, I was like, I'll write a note saying that you're cute, and then like I'll slip it in this thing, and then I'll leave and stuff. And I couldn't do that because by the time I wrote it, I like mounted up the courage to do that. He had already left. Okay, so then Christina was all like, "Wow, you're such a like lame ass person. You can't even like say things you like somebody else." I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, you know what? Next time I see him, I'm gonna say it. Like, bitch, you wait. Next time, I got this. We go down. We have to go to the bus, so that we have to pass through the Nest. Nest is where Subway and everything is. And guess who we see sitting opposite Subway?
Allwin.
And she's like,
Dun dun dun.
not Allwin, the guy that I like.
Oh. All right.
Libin, what did you do?
I mean, the way the story was going, it was clear who she saw. Libin.
Libin. So and then we pass him, and Christina's like, "Do it. Just go tell him that you like him. It's been a month. It's been like months. Go tell him you like him." And I'm like, "Yes, I'll go tell him I like him." And I went. I left. I was so nervous, and I finally went up to him, and I was like, "Excuse me." Excuse me, and he was studying. Okay, poor guy was full on studying, and then 'cause he saw me, he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah," and then I'm like, don't take this the wrong way, but I really think you're cute." He's like, the bold expression was this, okay, like nothing, no smile, nothing. He's like, "Okay, okay," and he went back to studies.
Was his name Ahmed?
No, I don't know his name. I thought he would say like "thank you" or something. He didn't say anything. He looked at my face for 2 seconds and he went back to his studies. Okay.
He swiped
Calm
left
and
on you. Let's be
predictable.
honest.
And I'm guessing he saw you for the past 2 weeks staring at him, and he was
Like
like,
this crazy bitch.
the first 3 days, he was like, "Oh, she's cute. I should go talk to him. I should go talk to her, or she would come talk to me." Then after that, he's like, "She's staring a lot, isn't she?" One
He's
week
probably a
later, "Oh my
serial
God,
killer.
she's not leaving me alone."
It's probably a serial killer. He keeps looking at me.
Probably the case, but
Ah,
I was so sad. Like he was so like I thought he was cute. And then I thought he would say me like, like, "Oh, thank you," or like, "Oh, so sweet of you." He literally was like, "Okay."
Uh huh.
Went
That's a
back.
good reaction.
And if it's any consolation, I'm probably guessing he didn't process what's going on, and he just replied like, autonomously, and then
His brain
he went
malfunctioned.
back to his place, and he's like, "Oh my fucking God, what did I just do?"
Yeah, his
No,
brain
I think what
malfunctioned.
if he had a girlfriend or something?
Oh yeah,
maybe that.
I
Maybe.
mean, no,
or
as
maybe it
in
was gay.
most guys, even if they do have girlfriends, they will reply unless they're just asses. Let's be
Unless
real.
he was gay. What if he was gay, guys?
It's probably
Oh no,
gay.
gay guys will for sure. Like this is something most of my female friends have told me. Like if you go tell a gay guy he's cute, they
Oh
will tell
yeah.
you first of all thank you, and then they will tell, "Oh, by the way, I'm gay." And
Okay, he wasn't
Hmm.
gay, man. He just stared at me
I
for two
mean,
seconds.
if it was gay, Tomin probably knows him. You know him, Tomin?
I learned it from you, bro. So
But have you ever had the courage? See, we talk about university first year,
Tomin
and
does.
it's so
Tomin
exciting.
does.
It's so many girls and guys, and you see that's new, and you find few cute. Have you ever gone up to a girl and be like, "You're cute"?
Tomin
yeah,
has some stories
I've
like
done
I
it.
that.
have.
Yeah.
In your dreams, look at all men. Like seriously?
No, yeah, I have. We went clubbing, and I saw this chick by the bar, and I thought she was really cute. Um, and she was kind of she was kind of alone. Like I was by the bar like for some time. I was supposed to take all my friends home because I flipped and I lost. So I was designated driver.
DDA.
That just meant I couldn't get drunk. I was still drinking, but I just had to make sure I had to get everyone else home. So I was kind of lonely, and she was there for quite some time. So I went and told her, like, "Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but I think you're really cute. I'm not being a creep or anything, but I saw you've been alone for quite some time. So you want to kind of get out of here, maybe go for a walk or something because it's kind of stuffy in here." And she was like, "Yeah." And we went for a walk, and we talked a bit, and we exchanged numbers, and we talked for some time, but then it didn't go anywhere. Like I went on a date with her like for coffee, and it didn't go anywhere after that.
You'd so know.
So what about you, Libin? What about you, Tom and Libin?
No, I
Yo,
don't tell
I know.
girls.
I know what
I only
Libin.
tell
Libin is
guys.
first day, first shot, first try, everything first dates.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
if you guys are first new to university or struggling to make friends, a good way to do it is to join clubs, right? If you join clubs in university, you meet some new people, especially clubs that you're interested in, like whatever hobbies you have. Fucking every club exists. And yes, that concludes the advice section. Now, let's move
Actually,
on.
this is something for uh, this is more like a dating advice I give like for first years, especially like for us who come from like strict traditional families who want to try their luck over here. Take your shot, and worst comes to worst, it misses. You will more or less you will get.
Worst
Take the
comes to
chance.
worst, you miss, and you're with the same person in every class for the next 4 years.
You know,
So
this is what
Libin,
I
it's
I
do
not
feel
though.
that
like this is
bad.
happening to you. I feel like this happened to you.
It's not that bad.
No, this is what I do though. Like, I have like a group of friends who start from beginning, right? And everyone in different classes. We just look in the class and we look on the professors too. So what we do is like, the rated professors or something. Not every professor is there though. We just look like how easy and stuff, and then we study for the class because we don't want to end up getting bad marks or like bad teaching or something. So,
Wait, you try and hit on the professor.
did I try to say that? Did I? Probably, maybe, yeah. No,
Did you
okay.
hear a professor?
Yo, if you bag a professor, man, legend, yo. For
I
that
used
easy
to,
A.
I used to think that my math professor, he was pretty young. He just graduated recently. He was a seasonal one, only for summer. He was pretty cute. I thought he was cute. And he would crack like lame puns and jokes in a class of 300, 400 students, and I'm the only one who's laughing. It's funny. And my friend used to go like, okay, stop, just stop,
You know
please.
what? I don't mind as long as the professor is trying to be funny. It's better than just
Yeah.
a professor just drones on. We
Yeah.
had one class where my professor looked like. Do you guys know Cole Sprouse?
Mhm.
He plays Jughead on Riverdale. He looked exactly like that guy. It was a fun
Bro, he's
class.
funny guy. He's actually a funny guy though. Jughead.
Yeah. So
Yeah, like,
let's answer some questions from the viewers, if you guys don't mind. Thank you guys for sending your questions. Remember, link to the form is in the description.
Questions time. Okay.
Totally anonymous.
Okay, how many questions do we have? That's
just two.
We just have 2 this time, which is not bad.
Last time we had like 26 or 10 questions, bro.
All right. First question. Comment on premarital sex for people who dislike and refuse premarital sex, guys. Please don't skip. XD. Haha.
I have
So
something to
funny.
say. So, I was talking to Libin a few weeks ago, like a month ago, month or two ago, I think, about like premarital sex and how it's like it's not right to do because in the Bible it says this and that, and I was all against it. And I don't know how to feel about this whole thing. And Libin told me that there's a loophole in the Bible for
There's a
premarital sex.
what?
There's a loophole.
Loophole.
I
Yeah.
said that.
Libin,
Libin.
I would like to hear this loophole, please.
Okay, let's explain the theory.
And like I know like you're like you don't like premarital sex, like it's not right and stuff, but um there's a loophole. And I'm like, oh, there is. And I'm like, interesting, I didn't know there was. I'm like, I don't know Bible as much as Libin does. And I was so impressed. Libin said there's a loophole in the Bible. I was like, wow, yeah,
It's probably
Libin,
not
come
in the
on.
Bible.
He's like, see, premarital sex is only a sin if you marry. If you don't marry, it's not premarital.
Uh,
Oh, so guys, that's my thought.
The way
If you
of
want to have sex,
his English
before you get
understanding
married,
is nice.
don't get married.
I mean, but you guys do see the problem with that problem, right? If you don't marry, you're always premarital till the point you die.
Oh
That's
shit!
That's not true.
You just loopholed my loophole. That sounds gay,
Wow.
but
Oh,
sounds kind of gay, but
That's like Doctor Strange.
Good. X-Files.
so what are your thoughts, guys?
Depends on the person, to be honest. Like, some people are conservative, some people are not conservative. So,
Allwin?
More or less what Tomin said. It like depends on what views you have. If you feel like premarital sex is something that you believe in, go for it. As long as you're adults and consenting.
I think it depends on how your parents brought you up too. Like I don't know. I feel
mean,
like
yeah.
premarital sex with
there is
no.
that aspect, but then there's also the fact that there's a lot of people who were brought up very conservative and traditional, but still opt for premarital sex, right? So it's not always that. It's just my opinion in this is as long as both people are, consenting, are informed of what's happening, and not breaking any laws in the process.
You know what? It's premarital sex happens even in communities that are like super, conservative. It's just that we don't hear about it because they're super good at hiding it. And the stuff we do hear about is like, really taken to the next level. Oh my god, they were caught, scandal, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So this shit happens anyways. So just be safe, guys. Don't want those little kids running around in it.
Next.
Next question. When are y'all gonna do a cooking lesson on the morning chai show? Some etakappam uzuhunu vada with
Urdu vada with mint coconut
with
chutney
mint
and
coconut
masala
chutney
dosa.
and masala dosha. Okay, you must have been super hungry writing this question, but cooking. Are we planning on doing cooking, guys? Should we do cooking,
Cooking
Allwin?
show?
I think Libin is a great cook. He every time I call him, he's cooking biryani, tandoori chicken.
It's more of necessity. Allwin understands this. It's more of a
Yeah, it's
necessity
like you
when
see,
you live by yourself.
When you're living
that's the
alone.
thing. When you're in college, also like when guys do cooking, it's all because of they have to survive. They're not, so they have to do cooking for themselves.
If you
Let me
don't
tell you
cook, you don't eat
about
unless you want to spend
Tomin.
money.
Tomin is a good cook. I'm not gonna say no, but Tomin does this very creepy thing where he smells the food to see if there's salt in it, and he never gets it right. He never. He was smelling the meangari, and I'm just like, "What are you doing? Just taste." He's like, "Salt is missing," and I'm like, "No,
Yo,
salt is more, Tomin. Just
no. Don't shit on Tomin. Tomin is my teacher. He taught me how to cook this naan and like remember the beef, which was so fucking good. He taught me how to
Oh yeah,
cook
yeah.
that.
Tomin's a
Beef
good cook.
curry.
I
Yeah.
think Tomin's a good cook, but Tomin does this creepy thing where he like smells.
Okay, I have this thing. Okay, I don't know if
You
it's like a.
don't have it, chumma, Tomin.
I have the food fetish. Okay, it's a food fetish. Okay, it's me like
Foot.
I go when I go to the grocery store, I smell the fruits or smell like vegetables or something. If it's because based on the smell, I just I buy them and then I start cooking.
Do you also smell a girl before you eat her out?
Oh, come on, man. We had this whole awesome conversation. Awesome conversation.
Girl!
Libin is like the Spanish Inquisition. No one expects it.
I'm like the boys. You don't know it's gonna happen, but it's coming, dude.
You're like the Spanish Inquisition. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. You're like that.
Yeah, but
all right.
Cooking show on morning chai.
Talking about cooking, Tom, and you have some plans regarding some cookings or some food
I
shit.
don't know. Mine is. I think I'm gonna try and I think me and Libin started when I was in Edmonton, but then we didn't get time to do our stuff. So I'm thinking like when I'm like here, I'll just go in every week or so sometime with my cousins or my friends, do like a food vlog, but it's going to be under 1 minute, going to different restaurants and try different food, rate them and stuff like that.
So will you be going around the kitchen just smelling all the pots, Salt.
But I'm
No
not a Gordon
salt.
Ramsay to have that right to go in different restaurants and smell the food.
All right, we're all looking forward to that. I think we're at the end of the episode.
Wait,
We wanna.
You were saying something?
Oh no, I was just saying if you guys do a food vlog, I would love to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food vlog.
I
Anyway,
would love to. No, wait. Rather than you guys presenting the food, I want to see you guys cook like the entire process.
oh
Yeah.
I want to see
see-
Libin cook. I really do want to see Libin cook. I've
no, no.
Most likely when you cook, right, the Mohalan thing, it's like chicken.
I'll probably do weird shit. Like I'll start slapping the chicken and saying some weird jokes. So I don't know if you want to see that. But anyway, thanks Alvin for coming on. It was really fun talking to you.
It was
Thanks,
fun.
bro. Thanks for coming.
And if you guys are watching, subscribe if you enjoy our content. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Share, like,
Subscribe,
comment,
guys.
and send
Like.
more questions in, and we'll interact with you more. Bye, guys.
Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun.